Money. Everything revolves around money. I need a steady revenue stream for my grand Tropican project. I believe I've found the solution to this problem. Isla de Hierro is rich with iron and other minerals. Most foreign companies avoid the island due to suspected seismological activity. I have no time for suspicions. I have to make money.
All right, well, we're going to replay this. Last time I played this, I actually had a break in the middle of it, and then I didn't get back to it for like 2 days, and I felt terrible about it, so we're just going to replay. I'm going to go ahead and choose my avatar from last time. We won't talk too much about that currently.
A billionaire took an interest in our little island, Presidente. CEO Keith Preston. This man is the Caribbean business.
He has enough money to swim in it, and if he's willing to send some our way, I say let him do so. Start by constructing a mine next to some iron deposits to show him that we're serious. Well, before we get started here, I'm going to do something here. I'm going to yank down the music volume a little bit. Probably should note that all the music in here is made by, like, not just the people who made the game. So that's... it's called copyrighted material, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn it down. First of all, so I'll be able to talk over this stuff. But additionally, I don't know, I feel a little bit better having that turned down a little bit further. Alright, so they want us to start doing a mine. So if you go to Food and Resources, and go to Mine, you can select Iron. So Iron is the... Oh, that is not it. I cannot use the... the standard keys to move around. Iron is these little brown areas. You also have gold and bauxite, I'm guessing. I'm not even pretend to know if that's correctly pronounced. So let's go ahead and drop a mine over here. You see that little road shooting out of it right here? That means it needs to be attached to a road. So let's go ahead and build a road so people can actually get to it. And we're going to go ahead and put this on the fastest speed to develop. Alright, let's see here. We have a little bit of cash, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and build... Yeah, we're going to go with the clinic first, actually. One of the big things for most of these scenarios is there's not a lot of attention paid by the scenario itself to the well-being of your people. Which, I mean, makes sense. They've got other things that they need to worry about. But the problem for us is that means when, you know, there are certain things that need to be taken care of, the game kind of ignores that. And that can put you in a place, especially if things are timed, which things will be. You may be forced into a corner. Do you build a clinic for your people? Or do you do whatever the stuff is to make sure they don't get penalized? You can kind of guess where that usually ends up, quite frankly. Let's go ahead and build a cattle ranch over here, kind of away from everything, which will be useful for, you know, food for the town.
CEO Keith Preston, please have my card. I believe you already got my check.
Who are you and what are you the CEO of, quite frankly? Okay, you, Presidente, possess a commodity that I can sell, iron. Here's the deal. My usual supply channels have been disturbed by some pesky human rights activists, so I need a new partner. Export 500 iron ore and we'll both get even richer. Consider building another iron mine to produce the quantities that I need faster. Yeah, and then we'll get $15,000 into our Swiss bank account. So alright, we got a little bit of funds for building the mine, so that's fantastic. Except for we don't have the people, so that sucks. Oh, we got one doctor though, that's nice. Alright, so freighters coming to approach the dock, so let's go ahead and just chill a little bit here until they get here and we can see how many people we get. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, I'm kind of sad that well... The nice thing about this particular game and the music is that, yes, it's copyrighted, but they're not going to shut my channel down, or anybody else's channel, quite frankly, just for having the music there. So that's that's nice. I appreciate that. It just means that, you know, well, not that I'm monetized anyway, it just means you can't monetize the videos that the music is in.
I need a favor, partner. If we lower the iron export price by 10%, we'll lose some profits, but we're bound to force some of the competition out of business.
Should you agree, I'm willing to provide you with $10,000 as a personal compensation. Yeah, let's go ahead and send that to the treasury. We can go ahead and lower it. I'm not too concerned. I'm just not too concerned. Don't worry about it. All right, let's check and see how we're doing job-wise. We got a couple unemployed, so let's go ahead and build, actually, let's go ahead and start with building a marketplace. We got the money for it now. That way the people can eat. And then let's go ahead and build, let's go ahead and build, I'm not gonna build an apartment building even though it's, will house fewer people. The housing quality will be better. So let's go ahead and build one of those there. 1 second. Okay, and they're gonna go ahead and build the marketplace for us. Good. That'll give us one more job, and I think we've got 2 people unemployed. So let's go ahead and build another ranch, but just do goats this time. Yeah, we'll do goats this time. All sorts of things. I mean, goats and cows are both good things, so we'll go ahead and start with the goats. Alright, marketplace is complete. And fantastic. Oh, look at all those builders on that one place. I'm actually kind of impressed that there are 3. I don't usually see everybody doing things that they're supposed to be doing. Alright, we've already exported 180 iron, so that's good. Make sure that job-wise we're still doing okay. Fantastic. Alright, overall happiness or housing, religion, and entertainment just suck. So let's go ahead and build the apartment block to start with. How are we doing with people? 4 months away, okay. Alright, so some people will move into the apartment building. Just look at the little people running around. My graphical settings, I think, are still set on high. At least they should be. I haven't reset themselves recently. But yeah, my graphical settings are on high, so they're, I mean, things look pretty good for this particular game. Look at that. Look at the, that. I think if you have the lower settings, it's all flat. There's, like, all of this is really flat. I mean, the fields just actually look like fields, kind of. What a surprise. There's a chicken wandering around back here. The chickens just seem to appear when there are shacks, because I guess people keep their own food? Keep their own chickens, maybe? I'm not sure. Okay, so we got some more people. I'm guessing 15 new immigrants. Oh, friggin' no. Dang it. Alright, so we got 7 people unemployed. Let's consider building some new farms. Let's see. Let's build a sugar farm over here. Sugar is export only, if I remember correctly, so that would be great. Maybe get some money in here. The cows, where's the cow? Oh, there's the goats. They're goating. You kind of hear them clopping around. That's great. Alright, go ahead and build that. They'll get some, we get 6 jobs anyway. Apparently I've been over here. See the little sun spinning around?
A petition
Yes,
has arrived
yes,
at the
yes.
palace.
We will probably build one of those eventually. Just go away. Speaking of building things, let's build a church because we're going to be hit with that soon. I have no doubt. Let's build it behind the marketplace. There we go. Let's check to see how we're doing overall. Religion's kind of down. Entertainment should be going up now that we have the pub. Housing quality is iffy at best. The environment's probably going to get a hit soon. Let's go ahead and check the island conditions. Yeah, we're probably going to build a, what is that called? Garbage dump very, very soon. But let's start with the sugar farm. There we go. Great. people moving in to work. Let's go ahead and check on our overall job listing. We still got 4 unemployed. Ooh, and the church is going up pretty quick.
Buenas tardes.
Oh, hello there. I didn't actually mean to click on you. You just got ran over like half a dozen times. Holy crap. Alright, so we should complete our main quest here very short. Main quest? Yeah, I'll go with quest, whatever. Do we have any people that want to work with at the church? Please? Well, I guess the next thing that we'll probably want to do then is build a high school. Because we're gonna need people. Let's build that like right about there. There we go. Did I just hear a chicken? What's that? Yeah, I got a little bit of a shanty town going on down here. Look at those ugly houses. They're supposed to look ugly if you didn't realize that. Alright, we've got 2 new immigrants.
Good job, partner. Here's a little something for you.
Alright, it's fantastic. So we've gone ahead and completed that. No earthquakes so far. No high school so far. No priests. I don't know why the priests need a high school education, quite frankly. I just really don't know.
Some of our workers are on strike. I say we strike them back.
The stinky dock workers demand better working conditions and our dock is no longer working. What should we do with these imbeciles? Just say the word, Presidente. Let's go ahead and, my heart is open to the pain of every Tropican. Is $1,200 enough? That's $300 for every protester. Let's go ahead and get that way. And they're happy, so that'll happen occasionally. I'm not sure if it's a set thing with this particular scenario, but it'll happen. Okay. Do we have any high school educated women that want to work here? Oh, we have 1. Yay! Well, 1 is... Oh, we have 2! Yay! Yes.
Uh-huh.
So this person is upset. What are you upset about? Your job quality? You hear them boo! Oh.
I was going
Yes.
to show.
Don't worry. Let's see. Speaking of job, let's check. We have 1 unemployed. Okay. Well, let's see here. Actually, let's wait until we get our next quest. Here we go.
Partner, we have a problem. The prices of iron have been plummeting, and I can't secure deals as lucrative as before.
Luckily, there is money to be made elsewhere. You have to diversify your exports: gold, bauxite, and even salt. If it's in the ground, I'm willing to take it off your lands at a premium price. So we've got gold, bauxite, or salt. Let's do salt.
Salt. I can always sell it, although it doesn't fetch top dollar like the metal ores.
At least you can use it for your ranches, and the deposits are never depleted. 500 units would be a good start. So if you go ahead and go to your food and resources, you have a salt mine. So let's go ahead and click on that. I've got these little white, if you look at the map, you can see where the little white blops are. Yeah, that's where you want to go ahead and build those. So let's build this one next to these ruins here. That'll work. And then we need to build a road to get there, so let's go ahead and build that. There we go. So now our little guys will go over there and build that for us. How are we doing job-wise? Okay, so we're not doing badly job-wise. First of all, let's go ahead and go to our edicts here, go to general and select social security. That'll make everybody a little bit happy. And my people will be taken care of a little bit, so that's fantastic.
Thank God we have a doctor on the island.
The miners have been complaining about some sort of dust disease that they caught underground, but Doc knows how to cure them with rum. You are a wise man to hire such an accomplished professional, Presidente. I don't... Oh, good grief, we just got 11 new immigrants. Well, let's start by building an apartment block down here. And I got a couple builders up there. Of course, the salt mines only have 4 people, so let's go ahead and check the jobs. We should have a group of people that are unemployed. So let's go ahead and build, while we're waiting, a fisherman's wharf. And I'm going to go ahead and quick build that because it's cheap enough. And hopefully some people will move in there to work, so it'll lower our overall job unemployment. So we still have 6 unemployed. What? I don't even know. Alright, so our salt mine's built, so that's good. We've got 1 priest finally. Hooray on that one. And looks like our apartment block's being built. Alright, so it looks like we need some job for some women. We do have a bunch of high school teachers, so that is good news. Let's go ahead and... We're low on money at the moment. We're gonna need a garbage dump. That's one of the big things that's gonna be coming up here very shortly. I'm sure they're gonna contact me and be like, hey, it's polluted. Okay, our job quality on the beach is kind of low over there. Let's go ahead and up our dock and the fisherman's wharf a little bit, wages-wise. 2 citizens became criminals. It's not what I wanted to see. Are you guys working on anything? Oh, we don't think we have enough people. What's going on? Huh. Well, that's unusual. We had 2 people becoming criminals because of reasons. Alright, now we have 3 priests. That's good news. We got 2 more immigrants, so hopefully that'll close up some of our jobs that we had, so that's nice. Still want to build that. I don't know what they're doing. Alright. Alright, yeah, I knew that was coming. Alright, so we made quite a bit of money there. We got, we got financial aid as well. So we're up to 18,000 again. That is great news. Because we still have a lot of people hanging around in not actual living conditions here. So let's go ahead and build an apartment block over there. Get rid of those shacks. What are you guys doing? Construction office people. Ooh, commodity of fish has increased by 20%, which is great because we have fish. Alright, let's see. What's going on over here? Anything interesting? That was a pink-ass car that just drove by. Okay, well at least these guys are building the apartment block. I think the local garbage dump is a little bit more important. I just don't care. Go away. Food for the people, I believe, increases. Let's take a quick look here. Yeah, it doubles your food consumption, but does increase food quality. So, I mean, there's that. Alright, so we got 8 new immigrants that just popped in here. So let's go ahead and check our job. We got quite a few unemployed folk, which that's not good. And we got a new quest here. This is a scenario-specific quest. Ooh, 2 of them. We've got Corner the Market and Prospectors. So let's start with Corner the Market.
Let me give you a tip, partner. You're in the perfect position to become the Caribbean's ore magnate.
Just build enough mines and salt mines, and then we'll be able to directly influence the global market prices and get an even better deal for our ore exports. So he wants us to build a total of 5 ore mines, or 5 mines to get 10% prices for mining products. Additionally, we've got this one.
Your island is rich with natural resources, partner. But I'm certain that there's more wealth for both of us underground.
Let's hire a team of geologists to poke the ground with sticks and look for new ore deposits. We'll split the cost, $10,000 each. I am certain it will pay off in the long run. The cat's joining us. As much as that sounds good, I kind of want to save our money to build stuff right now. So, you know, that's okay. Let's go ahead and start with our exporting salt here. And, okay, looks like we've got all of these apartment blocks filled. How are we doing on our overall happiness? Environment's pretty low. Ooh, crime safety. Maybe we should take care of that. First things first, I'm gonna go ahead and build a road right through here. And the reason I want to do that, yeah, people straight up do not know how to drive in this game. Like, I'm not even partially joking on that one. And things will get clogged pretty easily. You can't upgrade your roads to anything specific, like you can't do like 4 lanes. So building extra roads to get places is extraordinarily useful. My cat is yelling from the other room, so hopefully you guys cannot hear that. Is that a goose? What's going on here? Okay, let's just go ahead and dismiss that. I don't care right now. That's right, you get over there and you finish that freaking garbage dump. Oh, there's another person coming over there. Yeah, so if they can't drive somewhere, they'll walk somewhere, and it can take them a while to get there. Oh, I got 7 more immigrants. Okay, well that's a bit of a problem. Let's go ahead and check our job market. We got 13 unemployed. Shush, continue. She's basically whining us about us having, what do you want to call it? Mines and whatnot. Okay, so we got a couple people working here. I'm gonna go ahead and build that. We got plenty of money now. So let's go ahead and we'll start with the Childhood Museum. I'm gonna go ahead and build that here. And then additionally we're gonna go ahead and build a, let's see, can we build maybe like a tobacco farm? There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and quick build the tobacco farm. That will allow us get some of those people working pretty quick here.
One teamster's office is not enough for the
Oh, okay.
Presidente, it is an earthquake. Good thing the palace is sturdier than most buildings on our island.
Alright, so when an earthquake happens, this is our first natural disaster, I believe. Sometimes buildings will be destroyed. So, for example, you can see that our mine has been destroyed, so you can rebuild it.
Oh no, Presidente! What are we going to do?
The earthquake destroyed one of our mines, and now the miners are trapped underground. Amazingly, they are alive and well, but getting them out will not be an easy task. People are calling this a national tragedy. You should definitely make a speech, and I can assure you it will be broadcast on every major news channel across the world. What will you say? You can get 10% from everyone, add 5% to the price of ores, or get some relief aid. Let's go ahead and get some of that relief aid. That'll be helpful. I'm gonna go ahead and quick build the mine, get that back up and running. That does not change anything. So, just a heads up. Really? We're like on the last little grip on that. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and check to see how many people. We still have 4 people unemployed, so let's go ahead and build, the one guy complaining about the Teamsters doesn't know what he's talking about. We're fine right now. I can straight up hear my cat yelling in the other room. It's kind of amusing the crap out of me. Let's see, what do we got here? Overview, overall happiness. Our entertainment's still pretty low. I know we're building a childhood museum, but let's also build a restaurant. So that'll be good. Alright.
Exalted Presidente, China is most willing to help your trapped miners.
We offer to sell you a wonderful drill machine to dig them out. User-friendly, propelled by people turning pedals. Quality technology made in China. Cheap price, just because we want to help. Yeah, this is probably going to be a bad thing.
Presidente.
Alright, so that triggers yet another earthquake here. And, yeah.
The earthquake is over, Presidente. I am happy to report that most of the structures on the island are still standing.
Alright, so one of our salt mine, or our one salt mine was destroyed, so let's go ahead and just rebuild that real quick here. What I'm gonna do as well is we kind of want to build a college because we're, you know, we may need them for our clinic, and we really don't have our education up to
that
speed.
crappy
What do
cheap
you
Chinese
want, Cat?
drill exploded and triggered a new earthquake, even more powerful than the last one.
Now our miners are trapped even deeper underground. The crowd waiting for the triumphant rescue will be disappointed. You should make a speech and blame someone for the incident. Let's go ahead and just blame the powers that be. Don't point fingers on it at anybody in particular. Okay, how are we doing with our jobs right now? Alright, we only got 1 unemployed person, so that's good. Ah, again?
Presidente, it is an earthquake.
Oh shit, looks like we lost the salt mine again
earthquake is
and
over,
the apartment
Presidente.
block. So let's go ahead and rebuild these yet again. Definitely quick build the salt mine. I don't care about the apartment building. People can sleep in shacks. Whatever. Yeah, so usually the shacks get destroyed as well. So that's a thing. Then we got 9 new immigrants. This is a bad time, guys. And 2 citizens became criminals, so I'm not surprised. Yeah, we got 4 unemployed. We do have our police station up and running though, so you can see the crime rate has definitely dropped.
We are most grateful you managed to keep the name of our country out of the defective drill incident.
Since we don't have another drill to sell you, please accept our humble apologies about the malfunction instead. May the relations between our 2 great countries continue to prosper in the years to come. Thanks, China. useful. Alright, let's go ahead and build a ministry over here. And go. Alright, so we've got a little restaurant finally. You can change the quality of the restaurant if you want.
How could you rely on cheap Chinese technology instead of our own scientists, Presidente? You should rely on our world-renowned scientists instead. I can personally vouch that they are experts on drilling.
Construct an Academy of Science, and I promise you that I will personally inspire our scientists to come up with an ingenious solution of our own. Yeah, Ms. Pineapple is kind of, interesting. Let's put it that way. Okay, so we need to build an Academy of Science. To build an Academy of Science, that's an education and media, and you need a Minister of Education to build one, so we are building a ministry for that reason. Yes, we have a lot of people living in shacks right now, but if maybe there was less earthquakes, we wouldn't have that problem.
Presidente, Tropico
Elections per usual. I'm going to go ahead and select
They wish to
elections
show
without
their
a speech. And we're not paying anybody anything. I want my money. Stay away. Let's see here. How many jobless people do we have? We have 4 unemployed, so let's go ahead. Let's build another farm. Let's see. Ooh, papaya. That sounds like a good idea. We'll go ahead and build the farm kind of in the middle here. I'm gonna go ahead and quick build that one. That will allow us to get the people working so they don't become criminals. Though our job quality in general for all the farms is pretty low. So let's go ahead and up that and set the wage for all farmers. You can also set that wage for all uneducated workers, but I'm not going to do that right now. Alright. We really got more immigrants. How are we doing job-wise? I got 3 unemployed. And no work for them. We get quite a bit of crime right now, don't we? Let's see here. Just thinking of what would be useful to build. Really don't feel like building... You know, we might as well go for either mines or something else. And there's a mine not too far from here, so let's go ahead and build that. And we have plenty of money to quick build that guy. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, we immediately have workers. Fantastic! So that's useful. Let's see here. Looks like we're doing pretty well. What are our workers doing? Alright, building the apartment block and the college all at once. Fantastic. Looks like we finally finished the apartment block, so hopefully people will move into it. Because, you know, we have quite a few shacks around here. We need to build more housing. That's a definite thing that needs to happen here. Actually, let's go ahead and do that. We do have a little bit of money to spare. Well, not really spare, but let's go ahead and build a house. Let's build 2 of the modern, or the apartment blocks right here. Alright, and go. That's not what I want to see, really. Let's see, how are we doing job-wise? Let's go ahead and up the quality for our garbage dump. Ignore her. We got 8 more immigrants. Oh goodness. Got 5 unemployed. Good God. That's a lot. You know what? Let's go ahead and just build another farm. That'll be useful. Let's stick with corn at this point. It's a little mining or a little farming community. It'll be fine. And actually, one of the other things I'm going to do this time, I'm going to actually go back. I'm going to go ahead and build a second construction office. One thing I've noticed about the construction office is that it almost seems like
My dear President,
they're completely unable to function. Oh my gosh.
Presidente, Europe has taken serious antitrust measures against several American companies. The U.S. has responded by setting duty fares for European commodities.
All right, so on our stance on the matter, we're going to go ahead and say that Europe's actions are unjust simply because we get money from the U.S. That's really all I have to say.
Tally-ho, old boy.
Go away, Europe. I don't care. All right, so we won the elections, and we're going to go ahead and build a construction office over here, which hopefully will allow... Actually, let's go ahead and quick build that. Yeah, I don't know. One construction office in general seems like they can't figure out their stuff. I've seen that in multiple scenarios. So usually I'll build two, and I don't know, the jobs seem to get done quicker. Not always, but in general. So take that as you will. As of right now, they're not fully stocked with people, but that's okay. No worries. The same, well, obviously Teamsters, you need enough Teamsters to take your stuff where it needs to go, so if you don't have enough, that's a bit of a problem. Okay. Let's go ahead and just watch everything get built. We got one new immigrant. Fantastic! Just one, huh? And it looks like this apartment building is built. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and take a look at... Okay, we're doing pretty well here. Let's go ahead and up the job quality for all these builders. To make things a little bit easier for us. Alright, they're building the ministry at the moment. I'm gonna go ahead and build a little road that runs through here. Yeah, see, they immediately use it. Alright, that building's full. Let's go ahead and double check our overall happiness here. It's like our housing quality and our environment are the two things that are suffering at the most right now. Yeah, so garbage dumps have limits to how far they can reach, and you can kind of see where those limits are. So we'll want to build another garbage dump probably right about here in a little bit. But I don't think we have a lot of people to work at the moment, so maybe a little bit later. Okay, so what we need is a Minister of Education. So let's go ahead and select. Oh, right there. I don't think I think I've said this before, but maybe I haven't. I have no idea what these do, so I always choose the one with the best. So all right, now we have a Minister of Education, and we can now build an Academy of Science. So let's go ahead and plop this little guy right here. It's got three options here. You've got theoretical research. Which, yeah, the professors just do whatever they do. Educational standards, which allows lower intelligence people to graduate.
Most blessed President.
And research grants, which lower the blueprint costs. So we're going to go ahead and choose that. I'm going to go ahead and pay those guys $5,000. There's a possibility that things will happen and you'll get $30,000 back from them at a later point in time. Totally worth it. Alright, so we'll build the Academy of Science next. And alright, we got another apartment building. So hopefully more people will be able to move in there. Our college is not doing fantastic here. It seems like we don't have any professors, so let's go ahead and hire one. And in a couple months he'll be here. Almost done. And we're going to need some professors here, as you can tell.
Excellent. Now we only need a few professors. I like to be surrounded by intelligent, imaginative men. At least 4 of them.
As soon as I'm done with them, the rescue plan will be ready within the hour. Yeah, whatever.
Comrade, progress does not wait for anyone.
Alright, so the communists want us to build a couple of farms. Let's go ahead and do that. Actually, let's go ahead and check our respect. We're doing alright. I know that these guys were kind of low, but that's alright. We'll be fine. As long as it doesn't get that low, we'll be perfectly okay. Alright, so the Academy of Science is currently built, so that's great. We've got one person. The professor looks like they've moved from the clinic to the Academy of Science, so that's kind of a problem. But luckily we're hiring professors, so we'll be okay. And yeah, you get a clone for having the Academy of Science. So if you end up dying, it's gonna be your clone, it's not gonna be you. Let's go ahead and let's plop down Another apartment block over here, and let's actually build one close to the farms as well. And let these guys go to town. How are we doing job-wise? Oh, good. No, nobody's out of work. The housing quality is still kind of low, but that's alright. And we got one guy working at the college. Fantastic. And no one's a student. I'm actually kind of impressed that's the case. Alright. So, you know, here you've got $3,000 and five, is it megawatts? I think, I don't know, my brain is kind of dead right now. And we need a wind turbine. We're going to build a wind turbine to do that. So let's go ahead and just plop this little guy. There we go. I'm like, why won't it spin? We made a little bit more money. Fantastic.
Let me give you a tip, partner.
You know what? I'm not actually concerned about that. Yes, crime safety, huh? Our crime safety is pretty close. One way to decrease or decrease or increase is to have more or less shacks. So as people move out of shacks, your crime safety will actually go up. So that's why we're building apartment buildings. I guess there's a lot of crime in shanty towns, which do currently exist in the world. There are places that have them, and I think that's the case. Yes, we don't have enough generals, I know. We're fine. I'm not going to focus on industry in this particular game, but it is a way to go. And canning stuff, he wants canned pineapple, is one way to make some money. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look here. How are we doing?
Good news, Presidente. Our scientists repaired and improved the Chinese drill, and although they look exhausted from the intellectual labor, they guarantee the drill will now work as intended.
Still, I would advise you to postpone the rescue operation a bit. The miners are safe and comfortable underground, surviving on underground mushrooms and such delicacies, and I am confident that we can get our hands on a lot more foreign aid money while they stay there. No, we're just gonna rescue our people.
Congratulations on successfully resolving the miner crisis, partner.
I am very pleased that you handled the situation quickly and efficiently, putting the blasted miners back to work without a spot on your reputation, or mine for that matter. Good public relations equal good business and better prices for both of us. Well, that's good, I guess. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to up the uneducated, for all uneducated workers to 6.
The miners are safe, even if a little pale after all this time underground, thus proving that if a man can survive El Presidente, he can survive anything.
In honor of this occasion, our island will celebrate this day as the new national holiday, but you have no time for celebrations. You must make money and put your grand plans into action. Alright, so the goal here now is to make $100,000 from ore exports. So okay, let's just go ahead and improve our island while we're doing that. Went ahead and upped, like I said, all of our uneducated folk, well that's high school, uneducated folk to $6, or 6 whatever, which will hopefully allow them to move into decent housing. I got 3 new immigrants. I don't know if we have enough work for them, do we? We appear to actually do have enough work for them. Fantastic. And we got 4 people working at the Academy of Science right now, so that's also fantastic. Let's go ahead and let's build another apartment block, and let's go ahead and put that let's put that over here, I guess. Let's put that next to the construction building there. That'll make them happy. And now we can also, let's go ahead and build the garbage compactor to help lower garbage a little bit more. Oh good, our crime's gone down a little bit. They are asking for a couple more farms, so let's go ahead and actually do that. I'm going to put 1 farm up here so we can have bananas. And I'm going to go ahead and build a papaya one up here as well. We may not have the people for it, but that's okay. The communists will be happy. And we'll be able to handle any immigrants that we have coming in. So that will also be fantastic. And we do have any shacks up here? We have 1 shack up here. Let's go ahead and build a house up here. I don't know why I have 3 people trying to build that house. Good grief, guys. Go build the apartment block. It's down there. It's closer. Whatever. We'll build another apartment block over here. How are we doing overall happiness here? Oh, we're actually pretty good. Job quality is kind of low. Housing quality is kind of the lowest at the moment, followed by religion quality. So we may want to build another church, quite frankly. Everybody wants their priests. We got 5 new immigrants, so I'm glad we built the farms up here. Let's go ahead and lower the rent on the house. There we go. Got some farmers moving in. Not the farmers I expected, but that's okay. Making plenty of money, it looks like. That's great. What are our construction workers doing? Not much of anything. Looks like we lost a couple to the farms. Yes. No.
The good God-fearing you.
Go away. Alright, well, looks like we're doing pretty good. Let's go ahead and build another garbage dump. Let's see, where can we plop this guy? Can we plop it up here? Looks like that's about the closest place that we can place it. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, it looks like this area can't be leveled, so that's okay. That's fine. We'll just place it down here. It should be fine. Should clear out a lot of this red stuff over here. Yeah, farms create a lot of pollution, so keep that in mind. What are my guys doing? Apartment block, and garbage dump. Okay. Get some more housing for our peoples. There we go. Not bad. Yeah, we have plenty of money, so let's go ahead and up, not these guys, up our education, or our uneducated to $7 across the board. That'll be helpful, and they'll be happy. It'll up our overall job quality, so. Actually, speaking of jobs, let's make sure we don't have any unemployed. Fantastic. Looks like we still have some jobs available, so that's also really good.
Si tuviese 10 años menos.
I have no idea what that said. Alright, so he's having some trouble with his health. Okay. It does look like the clinic is pretty damn busy. So that's interesting. We brought $64 worth of imported goods and $34,000 of exported goods. Wow, look at that money. Okay, she wants us to build 5 more gardens, so let's go ahead and do that. If you go into the landmarks and beauty, you've got the little gardens here. Gardens make people happy because it improves the beauty of the general area, and if you select it, it'll change what type of garden, you know, what shape or whatever it is. Let's go ahead and, ooh, it's a big one. Let's go ahead and plop this guy, let's plop him here. Sure, why not? There we go. That'll make them happy. We got 3 more immigrants on top of everything. And we'll go ahead and do this. Why is nobody oh, there we go. I was about to say, why is no one moving into my apartment block? You guys can afford it. And you're not that far. Okay.
Great concern.
Alright, yeah, they want us to ban elections. We're not going to ban elections. I have never seen a need to ban elections. I always get elected, so I guess I'm not screwing up that badly in this game. Right, whatever. Yes. USSR wants us to increase exports, but not really concerned about that at the moment. Look at my people we have in shacks. Look at how many people we have in general. 176. I'm actually kind of impressed on how many peeps we have around here right now. Kind of ridiculous. People in here. Oh, there's a retired couple living out here. Why aren't you guys moving in there? Is it not cheap enough? Maybe they don't want to move. I don't know. The AI in this game is interesting, to say the least. Alright, I think we probably need some more jobs. Oh, we have 8 unemployed. Let's see here. Really stuff to mine over here. Some gold up there. Zoom out here. I can kind of see on the little map in the corner, but it's a lot easier to view up here. Can we like plop you in the middle? I think we can. Go ahead and plop them down over here. There we go.
Presidente, our sources indicate that not a single faction in Tropico despises you enough to make trouble.
Hooray! I guess. That is fantastic news. Alright, lower down our rent prices because simply we don't need it, actually. One thing you could do, if you're doing pretty well, is you could do free housing. Which, yeah, it lowers the respect of the capitalists, but who cares about them? Not me, certainly. Capitalism, pshaw. We live in a Caribbean country. What's wrong with you? Yeah, let's go ahead and build an apartment block down here. Actually, we're likely to complete this mission before we actually get everything built. That's alright. I'm gonna lower everything down to well, not $0, but $1. Match up here with the tenements. That'll make people really happy. 2 citizens became criminals. Really?
Underrepresented.
Yes, he wants us to have 2 of the child museums, which I guess you could do. Makes them happy, I guess. But I really don't care. How are we doing with our job stuff now? Oh, I still got 5 people unemployed. You know what, we're just gonna go with that. As of right now, the farms are gonna be the easiest way to go. I could do industry, but industry, I have to, you know, research everything and Actually, a cannery is not a bad idea. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and plop a cannery down. Let's plop one down right here. We'll go ahead and allow imports. Sure. Though at this point in time, I may not need it. Okay, we're just gonna do elections without speeching. Yeah, the religion quality is ridiculously low right now. So let's go ahead and build a second church. Let's build it over here. And boot these shacks out of the way. What? Export furniture. Yeah, we're not gonna do that right now. Okay, 7 more immigrants, of course. Let's go ahead and get this cannery done. If you could, yeah, you can set the construction priority, so I'm gonna go ahead and set that to high and see if that gets them moving any quicker. Sometimes it does. You know, let's see, can I do this? Yeah, I can quick build that. Simple enough. What? Build a ranch. Okay, we'll build a ranch. Because we could use, I think that, well, that's not a ranch. Let's do a llama, not llama ranch. Llama ranch! Go ahead and quick build that guy. And then get the cannery done over here. Canneries require high school graduates, but as most industry does. But that means pretty much I can see that the amount of people in the high school just kind of jumped there. Yeah, they'll work in the cannery soon. Alright. It's just everything run here for a little bit. Go ahead and build some apartments while we're waiting. I'm guessing for the fact that we don't have... Yeah, we don't got any unemployed right now, so that is fantastic. Our cloning process is almost done, so soon we will have a clone. I guess that's exciting. I don't know what else to say about that. And we're just gonna ignore these. I don't need them. Corner of the market. You just have to have 5.
Let me give you a tip, partner.
And then the prospectors actually triggers another earthquake, I believe. So I'm just gonna ignore that.
At last, The mines on Isla de Hierro are working steadily and bringing in a good profit. I must confess that there were several shaky moments when I did not believe this project would succeed. Now the time has come to move on. The money from the mines should be enough to fund the next steps of my plan.
Well, I don't know what the next steps of El Presidente's plan is, but maybe we'll find out next time. So I'll see you then.